Just let me know if I am audible because there was some problem before. Just let me know if I am audible. Once you confirm, I will start the today's class. Okay, I think we are already 2 minutes late. So just respond if everything is clear. All right. So we will start. Let's not delay any longer. Just with a slight intro, we will begin. And there is an interesting thing for you all. In the middle of somewhere in the middle of the class, I will share that with you. Before that, let's start with a general intro and begin our topic. My name is Reshmi Mukherjee. As you all know, those who are new to my channel or new to this live class, here you find materials, ICSE, ISC materials. Even if your topics are changed, I will continue to provide ICSE, ISC materials to you. Class 9, 10, 11, 12, and literature and language topics only. All the materials you will get in the playlist, Merchant of Venice, Treasure Trove, everything, prose, poetry, everything, Tempest. So just go and search the playlist and find out whichever topic you want. और YouTube में जाके सिर्फ रेशमी मुखर्जी टॉपिक का नाम बता दो, आपको मिल जाएगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द पेट्रियट रेशमी मुखर्जी, you will get it that way also. Okay, other than that, certain written materials I have uploaded in slotskill.com, comprehension, composition, different types of composition, descriptive, blah blah blah, whatever you have, picture composition, then story writing, you have comprehension, lot of passages that you can practice, and grammar exercises also. Rishi Gupta, good evening. Mrinal, good evening. Mayank. Okay, Telegram channel, you can connect with this over here because you will get the links shared directly. You will not miss any class because all the classes are important. There is no gossip talk over here like you find in many other channels. Only the material is discussed and your doubts. Telegram channel, you can connect. You will get the link in the description box. And this you already know that if you like the channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Class timings, before class timings, I will just show you this one. Those who want online private classes, the next session classes are going to begin from April. Okay, you can enroll by April or May. And if you are interested, you have to mail me to this email ID, same spelling, Reshmi Mukherjee 24@gmail.com. Share your class, which class you are in, which state you are from, and the number of desired classes per month or per week. Okay, and class timings, just check this also. This is very important. Don't miss any class before your exam. Tuesday 9:30 to 9:45, around this time I join. Saturday also same. Thursdays and Sundays I am free, so it starts from 8:30 p.m. All right. Rest of it you already know. Today also I've got some phrasal verb exercise from some book. So if you want me to solve those for you, you can share your question papers or whichever paper you have doubt in. That will be discussed in the live class. Always remember that clear pictures you need to send and scanned pictures you have to send to the same email ID that I have already told you. Okay, it has to be a PDF, not a normal image. Okay, so Reshmi Mukherjee 24@gmail.com. So here in the live class, we are actually discussing those question papers that your friends have shared with me. So those are pre-board papers, and therefore it is actually a kind of suggestion from every school कि कौन सा questions important है for the exam. So that is kind of a sample paper for your board exam. Okay, complete preparation. Let's move to the next. Let's move to a question paper. See, we were here in this paper, this English literature paper, and we had, of course, this has 4 sections. MCQ part we have already done, so we will move to the next part. Next part में Merchant of Venice also we have already discussed. So Merchant of Venice also we will, if you haven't checked, you can see that. Okay, and today, because already your exam is quite near, so we are discussing both prose and poetry from here. Okay, without any delay we will begin that, and I will give you the answers. You will see how to frame your answers. That will help you. If you want to answer, you can of course answer over here. So this is section C part, which is your prose part. Okay, prose part mein let's see what question has come. First question. We will skip this page. Yes, this is our question. Okay, whole question paper I am showing. Doubts you can ask with super chats, or you can wait till the end of the class. Okay, if you are in a hurry, you can use your super chats, or you wait till the end of the class. I will tell you. Idleness, vice, and intemperance had done their miserable work. So this is from your angel in disguise. Okay, so first question says, how did the mother die? Okay, Abhay Dubey, all the explanation videos are there, so that you see from there. At present, we are discussing the question paper, so we will take note of that. If you want anything else, if you have any more doubts, just like some of your friends have joined the channel, which means there is a paid thing also that you can enroll to, that will help you maybe. How did the mother die? Of course, the mother died. Now, this is right from the beginning of the story. If you open page number 77, you will get an idea of it. How did the mother die? The mother was idle. Okay, she was full of vice, so she did a lot of evil deeds, and intemperance, which means she had no restraint, no self control. So all these are the reasons. She used to drink a lot, she had no self control, and so she died. Bus over. Where was her body lying? There, yes, all your comments are visible, but comments I will take at the end of the class. If you want me to discuss it immediately, you have to use super chats, okay? Because very little time is left for the exam, and we will pay attention more to the topic. Where was her body lying? Her body was lying upon the threshold of her own door in a drunken fit. Okay. So first part has 2 marks, second part has 1 mark. We have already done. Second question: what was the behavior of the villagers towards the mother before her death? Died due to intoxication. Uh, Due to intoxication at the threshold of her house. So first question: how did the mother die? Write the just open your book and see the first line. Idleness, vice and intemperance. Idleness means जो कोई काम नहीं करते हैं, वैसे idle होके बैठे रहते हैं, ओके लेजी होके बैठे रहते हैं. Vice का मतलब है evil deeds, खराब बुरा काम करना, और intemperance मतलब उसको कोई सेल्फ कंट्रोल नहीं था, सेल्फ रेस्ट्रेंट नहीं था, बहुत ही दारू शराब पीता था, and then she died. Okay, these are the 3 points. Where was her body lying? Her body was lying at the threshold. Word meanings in the playlist, in the video chapter explanation, you will get what is the meaning of threshold and everything with pictures. You can use it. What was the behavior of the villagers towards the mother before her death? Now, before her death is given. Okay, because the attitude changes after her death. Both the questions are given. So before her death, we are going to write that she was a drunkard, and therefore people did not like her at all. The woman was despised. Okay, she was abused and scorned by people. People identified her as a evil lady, and every man, woman, and child in the village hated her. That's it. Next, third one, threshold of a door. Hated her. Just one single line will not help. The points that I am telling, according to that you write. Okay. What change was noticed in the attitude of the neighbors after her death? Now the second question says, after her death, when she died, after that, how did the people behave? Remember one line I explained you repeatedly. Death touches the spring of our common humanity. Same thing we have to write, that after the death, people somehow softened. People's hearts softened for her. And how did they behave? Uh, they softened towards her, and what did the neighbors do then? So second part of the answer will be, her death passed from lip to lip, everybody came to know about it, and pity took the place of anger. Point number 2. And they were sorry for what had happened to the girl, they were also to the lady, and they were also sorry for the children. Okay, as there was nobody to take care of them. And they also brought certain things for the children, sorry, like clothes and food. Okay, pity took the place of anger. Ayush says her mother was okay. Suction spice, scoffed at, and angrily denounced. After her death, anger took the place of pity. Not anger took the place of pity. Pity took the place of anger. Yes, Arya correct. And just also add, because it is 3 mark, we will also add that they were sorry for the children, and they brought food and old clothes for the children. Okay. So question number 3 done. Now come to 4. Describe the children of the dead woman. All in the first page you will get. So when you are describing the children, we are going to write that John was the oldest boy, who was 12 years old. He was a stout, strong boy, and he was able to earn money if he worked with a farmer. Kate was 10 or 11 years old. She was active and bright, okay, and also quite clever, or don't write clever, bright and active. And Maggie, the youngest girl, was diseased. She had fallen from the window and had injured her spine. She could not move by herself. Okay. Yes, Ayush. So, Acha, Ayush, and those who have connected, who have joined the channel, for them you have only for the members you have a class tomorrow morning. Okay, separate class for separate packages, whatever you have purchased. So it is tomorrow morning 9 a.m. Okay, I will share the link and you can join. Okay. Don't write short forms VIZ, don't write etc. etc. VIZ. This is not required. Simply write the whole forms, or simply write the children were John, Kate, and Maggie. Don't write Katie, it is Kate and Maggie, and write some informations about her, because 3 marks are there and simply writing names will not help. Okay. Which subject? All your doubts, no? Whatever doubts you have, you will discuss in that class. Okay. Whatever doubts, grammar ho, literature ho, writing skills ho, whatever you have, all the doubts, you write it down somewhere and discuss that in the class. Okay. Justify the title, because your class is doubt clarification class. So doubt clarification means I will not tell you what to, like now I am teaching you, I will not teach you anything. You will tell me whatever doubts you have. Okay, that will be clarified over there. There are other perks also. In that case, those who have joined there, they will get the question papers and all. Okay. Justify the title of the story. So what is the title of the story? Now title is Angel in Disguise. For this you can refer to the page number 76, the last portion of it. Okay. What is written? Angel in disguise. Disguise means somebody who is hiding. When we see Maggie, we don't realize, from the look of it, we don't realize that Maggie can be an angel to somebody. However, when she came to Joe Thompson's house, the vinegar tempered wife of Joe Thompson changed, because they did not have any children of their own, and therefore when Maggie came to their house filled with happiness. And also for Maggie, Joe Thompson was an angel to him, because if he had not come to that house, Maggie would have died in that house, in that old tumble down house where she lived. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we have done all from Angel in Disguise. Hi Rishabh. Okay. Whoever is asking doubts, you will ask at the end of the class. I will discuss that at the end of the class. And if you are in a hurry or something, you will use your super chats and then I can answer them. Okay. Because we are in a hurry. I am good, Rishabh. We are in a hurry. We will discuss as many question papers as possible. Okay. If I start taking your doubts during the session, it will become a problem. Okay. Is there any doubt from this chapter, Angel in Disguise? It's not about being greedy, Rishabh. It's about investing time. I have another class from 9:30. So, and you also might be busy. So, there are students who want to listen to these questions only. If I start discussing your doubts in the middle of the class, it is a disturbance to all. Okay. So, there is no question of being greedy. Okay. Because this is your free class. Pay attention and give your time. No, if you are interested in learning, give your time and wait till the end, then you can discuss your doubts. Don't ask or question such or say something that is very stupid and waste time, please dear. Read the extract given below and answer the questions that follow. Okay. Something must be eating you, he said, proud the way foreigners are when they have mastered a bit of American slang. So this question is from My Greatest Olympic Prize. What is the story My Greatest Olympic Prize about? Rishabh, you can, if you do not have money enough, if you do not want to pay, you can wait till the end. Your answers will be given. Okay. Please do not disturb the class in between. What is the story My Greatest Olympic Prize about? Okay, so can you tell me what this is? Kind of a tricky question. Already, I think Abhishek's paper, he has already starred the question. Can you tell me uh, My Greatest Olympic Prize? What is it about? Okay, it is a memoir written by Owens, Jesse Owens. Okay, point number one is said. Family background के लिए let us keep only one mark. Okay, it is about friendship. It is about the sportsmanship spirit, the real sportsmanship spirit. Humanity. Nisha, don't write. Story about friendship. It is a memoir written by Owens. It is about, yes, Ayush has written correctly. It is about true sportsmanship and friendship. Okay, lifetime friendship, true meaning of Olympics or true sportsmanship spirit, that also you can say. Okay, so any 2 points you can write. And family background, for family background, if you see, this is there in page number 105. No, if you open 105, not 105, 103, you will get about Jesse Owens. No, see over there, first line, Jesse Owens was the son of a sharecropper and grandson of a slave, showcasing true friendship. That is also correct. Sportsmanship, companion, true friendship. And Jesse Owens' family background. He was the son of a sharecropper and grandson of a slave. Yes. So moreover, you can add 1 point. He was a Negro. But that's it. Nothing else. Next question number 2. What is it saying? Which Olympic event was Jesse confident of winning and why? Which Olympic event was Jesse confident of winning and why? So this is very simple. Grandson of a slave, correct? No, Ayush, we are not going to write about comes in boardism. There's this kind of, yes, it may come because it is given in your book only. No, we are supposed to read about the author also. So in that about the author part, it is written first line. Okay. In case, check that part also. Sometimes question can come from there. Arya, correct. It is Jesse is confident of winning. Which Olympic event? It is the Summer Olympics, 1936 Berlin Olympics. Okay, so this is the first answer. And why is he? Which Olympic event we have said 1 mark, and why? Now this answer you have over here, which says that in 100 page number 104, which says that Jesse Owens had trained, sweated, and disciplined himself for 6 long years. He had practiced a lot to win the games. Okay, so he was also a year before, he was a sophomore at Ohio State University and had set the world's record over there. Okay, of 26 feet. If you remember, write it. Otherwise, you simply write he had set the world's record over there. Okay. He slept in class. What is this nonsense? Anyway, number 2 we have done. So first point we are writing about which Olympic event, that is 1936 Berlin Olympics, Summer Olympics, and why? Because he had practiced a lot, trained, sweated, disciplined himself for 6 long years. Point number 1. Point number 2, at Ohio State University he had set the world's record, so he knew that he is going to win. He was sure about it. Don't write shed his blood, shed his sweat you write. Okay, shed his blood matlab to mane he was fighting somewhere. Okay, he was not fighting, so you shed his sweat you can say. Okay, sweated you can say. All right, now this person I need to block, I believe. Some people come just to disturb. Just a moment. We need to study about their family too. It is better you study because I'm seeing questions like that. Okay, 2 mark question can come like that. Alright. Family description में ज़्यादा कुछ तो नहीं है. ये Jesse Owens was the person who actually was the the athlete, no. So about him it is important. Just like you have that, no, what is her name, Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou के बारे में थोड़ा सा read कर लेना, क्योंकि questions can come from her part also, because she is the one who was actually, who suffered all that and all. Okay, just like when we read Little Magical, we used to read, no, what is the background of the story, Victorian era and all that. Some that kind of information is required. Next, you should be able to qualify with your eyes closed. Who said this to whom? Already one answer I've got. Laslong said this to Owens, correct. What do you mean by something must be eating you? This question, though, I have seen 1,000 times in many question papers. So something must be eating you, matlab eating ka matlab hai bothering you. Some thought or some idea was bothering Jesse Owens, and that was identified by what is his name? Laslam. Okay. So third question is very easy. Let's move to the fourth one. What suggestion did Laslong give to Jesse Owens when he fouled twice? Yes, something must be eating you, matlab something must be bothering him. Yes. So what suggestions did Laslong give to Jesse Owens when he fouled twice? This one you remember. Okay, this is slightly tricky, but yes, something must be troubling you. So this question can also come, important question. Disturbing you, don't write you, disturbing him in his performance. Okay. This one you take care of, because I have seen many many answer sheets while correcting them. I found that you word, your, these we cannot use. So that be particular, don't make that mistake. What suggestions did Laslong give to Jesse Owens? This one you will find where I can tell you 105 last paragraph. Okay. Whole paragraph is written, 3 marks question, so we will write that. To draw a line a few meters before the takeoff board. Very good. So you already know it. Draw a line a few inches in the back of the board and aim at making the takeoff from there so that he does not foul. Okay. No, Gori, already a line is marked. You have to mention that already the line that is marked, no, उससे थोड़ा सा पीछे line draw करे. फिर क्या होगा? He can, if when he jumps, he will at least not foul. Okay. Summarize question will not come, Parul. You can take that for granted. No summary will come in the exam. All right. No, MKs, I don't check board papers because recently I have resigned my school job. I am working with my website and the YouTube channel. Lot of time has to be invested over there, so I cannot take so much headache. There is also a lot of time to be invested in school job, no? So I could not continue. I resigned recently, very recently. Foot is not mentioned. No, inches you write. No, you don't have to. You have to draw a line a few inches at the back of the board. That is it. Okay. So therefore he will not foul, and at least he will be able to qualify, because it was the last chance, and if he could not qualify, he would not be able to perform in the or take part in the Olympic sport itself. Okay. That is why. Fourth question, easy. Number 5, how did the two athletes perform in the finals? For this, you have to move to the last part of the story, that is 106 page. So, last two paragraphs. How did they perform? Luz broke his own past record. Okay. And Jesse Owens also performed very well. In his final jump, he set the Olympic record of 26 feet 5 by 16 inches. Okay, and that is all for the first part's answer. Who was the founder of the modern Olympic Games? This one we all know, Pierre de Coubertin. Spelling correct लिखना, okay, नहीं तो marks कट जाएगा. And important name spellings means full zero. Okay, so be careful, Pierre de Coubertin. And what had he said about the Olympic Games? This one though we all know, that ABCD, simply writing that they gave their best will not help. This one you mentioned that Luz broke his own past record, and Jesse Owens in his final jump broke the Olympic record, which is 26 feet 5 by 16. Okay. And about Olympic Games, what is his idea? Coubertin's idea. He believed that the most important thing in the Olympic Games is not about winning but taking part. Okay, the essential thing in life is not conquering but fighting well. This is the exact word. You can exact sentence. You can just twist the sentence here and there. Main idea is not about winning but participating. Okay, or fighting well. Question number 5 we have done. Is there any doubt over here? Important thing is to take part. Correct. Anything else from here? Tell me. Otherwise, I move to the poetry part. Am I too fast? Just tell me once, because I wanted to finish off with the so many papers are left, no? So I want to finish a little early. It's fine, no issues. Wherever you have doubt, wherever if there are some students who have some problem in a particular English word, you can tell me. I will try to translate in Hindi, though my Hindi is very bad. I have doubts in phrasal verbs. Ayush, you can ask tomorrow, or we can when your turn comes, we can discuss that in the class also, in the live class. 4,000 plus what phrasal verbs? Acha. Keep practicing. 4,000 you have practiced. I believe you will be in few questions. Okay. We will discuss. Ask me in the class itself tomorrow when you have the class in the morning. Ayush, you find out whatever doubts you have. Okay. So that you don't waste any time. Simply keep on asking me. I will answer your questions. You write them down. Okay. Let's move to the poetry part. Okay. Poetry mein what is the question? Acha, this is what? This is your I know why the caged bird sings. So those who have not prepared it well, acha, one or two problem. Okay. So I will see it. Okay. At night I will see it. I'll keep it written. Then tomorrow we can discuss. So this is those who are not prepared with it. It is page number 29. You can sit with the book. Okay. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind. So this is the first stanza of the poem. Okay. I'm not reading the whole thing. Let's come to the question. What are the two obvious metaphors used in the poem? Achha, before I move to this part, I wanted to show you something. I already showed you once, but I checked here. If you move to this website, oswald.iu, I'll show you something. You have certain free papers over here. You can practice them. Okay. I believe it is visible to all. See, you have physics, chemistry, bio, maths, history, civics, and your geography, computer application, English. Other than English, all subjects you have. Okay. No, not English. I'm talking about all papers. Okay. So, for example, you want your maths paper. Okay. If you go over here, you will see it is done in a very nice way. You can practice from here. Okay. So you can practice from here. For example, 61 sample paper start test. Okay. So if you go over here, you can start your test from here. Okay. So you have to answer the questions. Timer is also set over here. You can submit the question and move to the next question. Okay. You can submit it here and see how far you have, how much you have done and all. Okay. From here, only English is not there. For English, I already told you there is a book, English language book of Oswald Publishers, that you can follow. And this application you can follow oswald.io, oswal.io. Okay. I will I will share this link in the description also if possible, so that you can use it. Okay. Let's move to the questions again. Very good MKS. Okay, so what are the two obvious metaphors used in the poem? Okay, what are the two obvious metaphors used in the poem? Can you tell me? Two metaphors, very simple question. Of course, free bird and caged bird. What does the contrast? What does the contrast between the states of these birds reveal? 9:30. Okay, till 9:30. What does the contrast between the states of these birds reveal? Okay, this the contrast between the states of these birds reveal that one is completely the caged bird is compared to the African Americans and their condition, they are deprived of everything, whereas the free bird, they're getting enough amount of freedom that they don't even wish for. Okay, drastic contrast with the fair Americans and the African Americans, who are deprived of freedom or given are overwhelmed with freedom, given huge amount of freedom. Has used some objects of nature as symbols. This one is an interesting question. I did not see this question before in any other question paper. So objects of free bird has got all the freedom and the caged bird has been deprived of all freedom. You can also talk about the sun, which is a symbol of light, hope, freedom, prosperity. Okay. So three we have said and 3 marks are given. Next we will move to the next page with the next question. Yes, orange sunlight. Then acha, explain but a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. This question already many a times you have got. Grave of dreams matlab when your all the dreams that you had of freedom. Okay, first one is free bird and caged bird. You will write free bird who gets enough freedom and caged bird who is completely deprived of freedom, and the sun, which is a symbol of light, hope, and freedom. Okay. Grave of dreams. There are a lot of dreams of freedom of the caged bird, but none of them have been fulfilled for ages, and it's almost kind of dead hope. Okay. So grave of dreams. What does the encaged bird sing about? The encaged bird, of course, sing of freedom, the sing with a wish that once perhaps he will be free, he will be set free. Okay, give the meaning of these words. Downstream. So downstream का मतलब है कि you can say simply in the direction of the wind. Okay, current, you know this is very easy. Okay, claim the sky मतलब call something your own. Okay, meaning you are stating that something is your own property or something is your own belonging. Talking about the Americans who has a lot of freedom and can claim anything and everything. Okay. Comment on the universal appeal of the poem. Question number 5. Universal appeal ka matlab, yes, wind currents. Universal appeal of the poem. What is the universal appeal? The appeal is that that means you are actually talking about the theme. So you will talk about the struggle for freedom, you will talk about the human desire for self expression and dignity. Okay, all people's wish for freedom, wish for equality, pursuit of happiness. Okay, so all these are points for universal appeal. All right. So I have told you 4 points for 4 marks. Struggle for freedom, human desire for self-expression, universal appeal. No, so it's not just for the African Americans. Everybody had this kind of desire. No, we all want freedom, right? We all want ourselves to be free. So struggle for freedom, human desire for self-expression and dignity, then equality, pursuit of happiness. All will be the points. Okay. Next, read the extract given below and answer. Any doubt for from this chapter? I know why the caged bird sings. All right. Any doubt from here? Then we can move. A caged bird stands in the grave. Which figure of speech is used here? See, dreams are actually it is meaning dreams are dead. Now dreams cannot die. The person can die. It can either be a transferred epithet. If transferred epithet, I think it is not taught in ICSE. Otherwise, it will be personification of dream. Yes, I can see. I can see. Shikhar, yes, English language, many videos you will get. If personification is there, it will be personification only. Okay. Generally, transferred epithet is not taught. Transferred epithet is actually utilizing the adjective for one thing to for the other one. Okay. Generally, transferred epithet does not come in ICSE. So, if it is not there in the option, personification would be the right one. 11 Jot Gil. I can see your comments. Why can't it be metaphor? Metaphor means when you are comparing two things without using like or else. Now, grave of dreams, where who with whom you are you comparing? With whom are you comparing? You only tell me. Metaphor मतलब तो किसी के साथ comparison होना चाहिए, isn't it? When you have to compare something, for example, if I compare like this, see, caged bird is compared to the African Americans without using like or else. Okay, we have not said the caged birds are like the African Americans, but no comparison. No, that's what grave of dreams. मतलब dreams are dead. So dreams तो dead मर नहीं सकते, right? Dreams तो dead नहीं हो सकते. How can a dream die? Actually, the person can die, right? So death happens to happens to a living substance, living identity, right? So here it is said that dreams are dying, which is inanimate, but that is dying. So it will be personification. Understood? Idea is clear or not clear? Madhvi, just tell me, then we will move to the next part. All right. So let's move to the last part or the last chapter. Question number 7. Read the extract given below. They flash upon this is daffodils. Very easy. Okay. Very easy. What does they refer to? What does they refer to in the above extract? Easiest question. They refer to, of course, the daffodils. What is the meaning of inward eye? Inward eye means the mind's eye, where we kind of withhold certain memories. Okay. Bliss of solitude means loneliness, and when we are lonely, we generally tend to become depressed. Okay, thoughtful. The beauty of the daffodils, when we remember them, our mind is filled with happiness when we are even when we are lonely and thoughtful. So bliss of solitude. Very good. Next, number 2. In what state is the poet in the above stanza? See, only 4 lines are given. The last stanza was of 6 lines. What state is the poet in the above stanza? Of course, he is in a pensive mood, or you can simply write a thoughtful mood. Okay. What does he experience while he lies on his? What does he experience? So he experiences what? He was in a very thoughtful and vacant mood when he suddenly remembers the beauty of the daffodils that was stored in his memory, and he is extremely happy, and his mind also started dancing with the daffodils. All right. Next, where did the sorry, where did the poet first locate the daffodils? This is also a very simple question. In the Lake District, you can say, while he was strolling, he saw the daffodils beside the lake beneath the trees, and in a constant line, a continuous line, the daffodils, the wild flowers had grown beside the lake. Okay. Third question done. Uh, okay. Now last, number 4, they stretched in never ending line. Which figure of speech is used in this line? So acha, they stretched in never ending line, this one we are told to explain. So we have to say that the daffodils were continuous and there was no gap in between them, just like the galaxy, how the stars are set one after the other, same way they were also stretched in all by the bank of the lake. Which figure of speech is used in this line? 10,000 saw I at a glance. This is of course the simplest thing, the easiest question. This is actually hyperbole, LE, okay, hyperbole, Shikha. Okay, because we can understand that they stretched a never ending line, you will of course have 2 marks for this. And this is simply, we have to write the figure of speech used here is hyperbole. And if you want to be safe, add this, right, that this is kind of exaggeration. Okay, Ayush, hyperbole, okay, HYPERBOLE. Can you explain bliss of solitude? Bliss of solitude मतलब solitude का मतलब है when you have nobody around you, when you are lonely. Okay, so generally when we are lonely, we become thoughtful, we have stressful thoughts. So when he remembered the beauty of the daffodils, recollected that from his memory, his mind was filled with happiness. Happiness means bliss. Okay, any doubt still here? Ayush, hyperbaton don't say, because hyperbaton means when it is kind of an inversion of the normal order of words. Okay, it is an inversion. Okay, it is emphasis also, but it is an inverted emphasis. Here there is no inversion. Okay, simply this is hyperbole, HYPERBOLE. Okay, don't write hyperbaton over here because hyperbaton means inversion. Okay, of course it means emphasis also, but first inversion. Okay, don't go for the books. Okay, even if you find hyperbaton, go for hyperbole because there is a slight difference between the two. Okay, let's be safe. Write the theme of the poem. If next class, maybe today there is very little time, so um, juxtaposition, yes, not juxtapose. I will give you one example. Okay, at present it's not coming to my mind. I will give you one example of hyperbaton. Yes, hyper, let's be safe because this is our exam. So write hyperbole. Write the theme of the poem. Theme of the poem is very easy. What we will write is talking, say 4 marks, so I will tell you points, it will be easy to write. Theme of the poem is influence of nature. Very good. We are talking about the beauty of nature. There is a romantic poet who is highly influenced by nature. Okay, the power of imagination, he can imagine that they are as continuous as the stars in the galaxy. Okay, he identifies a connection between nature and man, and he believes that all kind of worries, troubles can be wiped out when we are close to nature. Okay, and our minds are filled with joy. Nature has a healing power. Very good. Okay, nature has the power to refresh us and make us happy, even when we are in a pensive or stressful situation. Okay. So that is all about our questions. This question paper is done. Next class maybe we will do one grammar paper. Okay, and before we end, keep sending the question papers. We will try and discuss as many possible. These are the class timings. Just take a screenshot. Don't miss the classes. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday, and join right on time. Stay connected to the Telegram channel. You will get the links shared over there, and website. I am updating lot many materials. Make use of that. That is also completely free. Okay. If you have any doubts, which one? Gangam Ammu, which one? Tell me. Last one. Theme. Theme. You talk about the beauty of nature. Okay. The power of imagination. He was imagining. He was imagining a lot of, the how they were stretched all along the bay, like the stars and all that. Then you talk about the connection between nature and man, like Ayush has written. Many of you have written. Arya has written. It has a healing power, and once we are close to nature, all our worries are wiped out. You can talk about that also, and state that William Wordsworth was a romantic poet and he was highly influenced by nature. Arya, I'm slightly busy. Actually, one of my students wanted one extra class, so half an hour I have to give to him. Can you? I got two more questions, Aryan and Arya. So can you ask in the next class? We are joining again on Saturday. Can you ask me then? Is it fine for you? Telegram link in the description box you will find, Shikhar. Okay. Aryan, 9 gold medals, all building up means they were all preparing, practicing for the games. Okay. Yes, it is in the description. And Arya, two I can tell you at present, metaphor and simile. Simile and metaphor both are comparison. Simile matlab like or as use करके compare करो, और metaphor matlab like or as ना use करके compare करो. For example, if I say lion-hearted Arya, it means metaphor. You are compared to a lion. Okay. And if I say that you are as beautiful as a rose, then it is a comparison with the rose, but we are using like word, right? As word. You are like a road, you are as beautiful as a rose. We are using like and as. That is a simile. Okay. So next class we will join and I will tell you. Just remind me this question once again. I will tell you those also. Okay. Anything else? Can we log out today? Bye bye everybody. Bye bye everyone. Thank you so much. Good night Arya. Good night Aryan, ABCD.